19mm socket, we'll go ahead and remove the lug nuts. Go ahead and remove the wheel. Set that aside. Using a 12mm socket, let's go ahead and remove the brake flex line clamp here. Using a 12mm socket, let's go ahead and remove the clamp holding the ABS wire. Go ahead and pull that aside and then move your flex line aside. We're going to use a 19mm wrench on the bolt side, 19mm socket and impact on the nut side. We're going to remove the nuts but keep the bolts in. There's 2 bolts holding the strut to the knuckle. Using a 12mm socket and extension, we're going to go ahead and remove these 3 nuts on top of the strut. Let me set those aside. And we're just going to go ahead and gently tap the bolt and work that out. We're not going to smash the end of it. Just work that out and work the threads off as we go. Do the same for the bottom. Good. Remove those nuts and set those aside. All right, let's go ahead and separate the bottom of the strut from the knuckle. Now let's go ahead and remove the strut from the vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and feed the strut up into place. Once we have it lined up, we're going to go ahead and reach up top and install a couple of the nuts up top. I'm going to go ahead and grab our knuckle. Push this up into place. Install our cam bolt. Now we did clean it, put some anti-seize compound on there. Let's go ahead and install our lower bolt. Once those are in, we'll just give them a little tap here. Our top bolt had a washer on it. I'm going to slide that on, get the nut started, and go ahead and get our bottom nut installed. Go ahead and install our last nut here. I'm going to snug these down. Go ahead and torque these 3 nuts down to 22 foot-pounds. I'm going to go ahead and snug these down. I'm going to go ahead and torque these nuts down to 112 foot-pounds. Now once we get these nuts and bolts tight and we finish everything up, we want to go down and get an alignment done because this is a cam bolt setting your alignment specifications. So you don't want to drive around with this not having alignment, you'll wear out your tires prematurely. Let's go ahead and install our flex line bolt here. Let's install our ABS clamp right here. Let's go ahead and snug these down. Let's go ahead and install our wheel. We get all of our lug nuts started by hand. Once we get these installed, we'll snug them down. I'm going to get and torque the lug nuts down to 88.5 foot-pounds.